Alright, I restarted the computer. I'm going to get the boys some snacks and put on a pair of pants while the intro plays. To go ahead and give it a dry run to see if maybe restarting will cause it not to disconnect itself. So enjoy the intro. I'm going to let it play while I grab some snacks for the boy and put some pants on. I love you too. These are pants. I know they're pants. I know they're pants because they cover my dinghy. Dinghy. What are we doing today, boy? What kind of snacks we going for today? Okay, good crackers, some crackers. Let's do some crackers. Some crackers. What else you want? A meat stick? You want a meat stick too? There's the crackers. Let's do some Vienna sausages. Let's not do the meat stick. Let's do some Vienna sausages. Yeah. Sausages. Got bread. Got meat. Do 2 prunes. Yeah. There you go. 2 prunes. That might be 3. So we got meat. We got fruit. We got bread. No vegetables because you wouldn't eat them anyway. Want help? Why would someone buy beer and then put it in the trash? I mean, I know why you would put beer in the trash. It's disgusting, but why would you buy it and then put it in the trash? Alright, he has some crackers, some Vienna sausages, and a couple of prunes. If you don't eat prunes, if you like raisins, they taste pretty much the same. There's not much difference in taste. Bigger, more squishier. Like the inside of a raisin. Texture's a little, yeah. But they tighten your poop if you're having squirty poop or having loose bowels would be the proper term for it. I've been live for 4 minutes. Still no immediate kick. It might be my computer too. Who knows what's on there doing what. At the speeds these computers run nowadays, it's hard to tell what can jump on there and start wreaking havoc. I don't think so though. Catch could have been full or something. I don't know. Pretend like I'm an expert. But anyway, some Vienna sausages, which is meat, I guess. He won't eat vegetables, so I'm not even going to try. would give him some baby carrots or something, but he just won't. It's a failed mission right out of the gate. I don't think he's eaten a vegetable on purpose in probably a year now. I don't know what. He won't eat mashed potatoes either. In fact, he won't eat most of anything. And sometimes he eats it, sometimes he doesn't. Looks like I got a little bit of nostril noise going in there. Try that. It doesn't look like I'm breathing into the mic anymore. Alright, so I was trying to say at the previous is, which I'm probably going to delete because somewhere within a minute of me talking, it dropped frames and died out. I just shut it down because it's hurting my brain. But anyway, recap of what I tried to say before. This is based off the Doomba from Wasted and Friends survival series they were doing before the one they're doing now, currently, as of the date of this video. I copied and pasted it in from my Let's Play survival that I'm doing, that I played a bunch of offline for the lost frames and stuff, the problems I'm having now. I played offline for a little bit because I wanted to play it, and then I cheated a little bit. But it uses blocks, mod blocks that I'm not using in my creative world, namely the tiered one. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the good tiered one. It tiers all kinds of stuff. Components are tiered and all the basics. I copied and pasted it into this world and didn't have those blocks, so I got in there and replaced all the blocks and put it all together and put the thrusters all on the outside again, and got inside and realized that I do not have gyros. I did not put gyros because I used tiered gyros as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just paste it in again. Oh, that is not the right one. Anytime today. Thank you. This is yeah. There it is. I don't have it named yet because there it is, telling me it's going to split it in half. I have the modular thrusters now. See, that's what it. I was using a modded cockpit too. But I guess that's a little bit better, kinda, with the thrusters. I used a few angled ones so that it looked better, but it's not. You know what? I think maybe just for this, we'll just start over. It's not super hard to build. I'll even do it in the bay, so I can be sure it fits. Now I want to do it outside the bay. That means I'm going to need a clean G menu. Probably not going to use most of these blocks. I build skeleton ships almost always. I don't need any of this anymore. I've got the command room set, and I don't think I want to use any more consoles in the ship. I guess I could make a backup command, but I mean, it's pretty much in the middle of the ship. If I've been blown up to the point where those don't work, the ship's lost. They've gotten through the many millions of shield points and then the many millions of shield durability for the blocks, and I'm pretty much boned anyway. What was that? My screen just flickered. Alright, we'll need blocks. I will use the modular thrusters. What we're going to need is conveyor junctions. Yeah, I'll need this. cargo containers, we'll need that for sure. I could use these bigger ones, but I'm not gonna. Armored conveyors. I believe this is a small block version. We'll definitely use that. For sure. Let's see what did conveyor junctions, does that have the, yeah it did. And then of course I'm not going to use the regular ones. Space bars, armored conveyors are the way to go. Why they created the game without them, I don't understand. Makes no sense. Should probably remote block it. I'll do that in a different cargo containers. Oh yeah. Now we need dummy industries. This one right, yeah. That's just what makes it come alive. What are you doing, boy? Get up there and eat. Go eat your food. Beck, go eat your food. I can put you in your room. You want to be cute in your room and not listen? Reactors. Definitely need that. And so I don't forget, let's go ahead and get the gyros. I could use HSR. I use this in almost all my playthroughs. Having this weapon set on the NPCs creates a level of difficulty that's both amazing and terrifying, but also makes the ship very expensive. Look at those components. Well, schedule a doctor appointment, my love. Okay, well, it got some of what I said, I guess. That's good enough. But anyway, the HSR gyros are ridiculously overpowered, which makes them amazing, but expensive, and I think I'll just go with the regular gyros. Hopefully that'll do. I'll put a good handful of them, but that's more affordable than HSR's ridiculous componentry. Componentry. What else will I need for the basic build? Pretty much inside's going to be cargo containers. As many reactors as I can throw in, because I want a high power output. It's not necessary for most of it, but for this to be successful, for this to work correctly, for this to do what it's needed to do, it needs to be ridiculously well shielded. The shields have to be on another level, because you got to get up and close and very personal. The small grid barbs don't reach very far. They don't have a great reach. Alright, so this should get me. No, I want this here too. So I'll have to go looking for that. Alright, let's okay, I'll need these. I'm gonna need a cockpit. Thrusters. Give my brain a second. Give my second a brain. I guess parachutes. All the basics. Beacon. Radar. Okay, AID. Nope. Oh, yeah, it's antenna. Duh. I played this game once or twice. Just once or twice, though. Beacon, antenna, and Do I want? Direct line of sight. Do I want laser antennas? I do want to put laser antennas all around the outside of my my capital ship here. Whatever. I haven't named it yet. It's possible if you're watching this video in the future that I will still have it unnamed, and I am open to suggestions. So if you would like to go ahead and leave a suggestion for the name, I will take it into consideration. Yeah. But I don't know if I want to use the laser antennas. I think regular antennas, 50,000 K clicks, whatever. And that's a decent range. I don't think I'm worried about that too much. Beacon and antenna, and I really only need one of those. I don't think it really needs an ore detector, though not having one seems silly. Be able to scout out ore deposits, planet side, and that looks like the toolbar I just set up. Did I go the wrong way? Yes. Well, I could have just looked to see what I had set up already. Alright, so I don't need any of. Oh, no, batteries. For sure, batteries. Definitely need some batteries. I may use the compact battery. It was broken the last time I used it. I think it's working again. I think it's been fixed. It gives the 1x1 small, and then a 3x1, and then of course a 3x3x1, which I'm not sure if it provides more power than just a regular small battery. I don't know. Probably not. I would assume not. I think that should get me started. But I get far enough away that I don't know if I left the barbs on in the ship. I don't think I did. But they're large grids, so they have some reach. Okay. So this is the block I want to start with. Bring it a little bit closer. Looks like this is going to be my I believe that a large cargo looks something like this as far as block size goes for a small grid. And I'm going to mirror that. I should check that first before I get too uppity with my design. Yeah, it looks like it. Of course, not top and bottom, but yep. Oh, okay. I'm going to use a small grid assembler instead of that block, because that block does nothing more than take up space, which seems there it is. Small block assembler, small block assembler. What's the difference? 44, 16, 44. Oh, this uses a lot less components. Let's go ahead and use this one then. I should have a small grid refinery as well. I'm not going to put it on because this isn't going to do with the ore, but I want to be able to break down parts and rebuild parts to repair myself if I'm stranded at any kind of distance. Basically a backup system. Oh, I'm gonna need a projector too. So refinery. I know I have a small grid refinery, but unfortunately I believe it is not translated. It is an Asian, Oriental, I don't know, text, so it doesn't, there it is right there. I believe one of these is a refinery. I don't know which one it is, but I'm not going to use it anyway. Thinking about it now, jump drive. One of those is a small grid jump drive as well. Safe zone. Crap. One of those is a jump drive as well, and I don't know what is what. I believe that's it. That's a small grid refinery, I think. This may be the jump drive. Ugh. No? I don't know what that is. Maybe. I don't know what that is, or that, or that. Well. Does it tell me? System ID. Priority factory. It's a factory of some kind. That's one way to find out. One real easy way to find out. Slap it on. Huh. I may have did something wrong. I don't know how it would be translated there, but not in the text file. Well, pretty obvious that that's a refinery. What's 7? That's an assembler. 6. I'm going to assume this is a battery. It looks like a battery. Walks and talks like a battery. This is large grid, so whoa. This doesn't even go small grid, so I'm not sure what that is. Assembly of some kind? One of these had another picture on it. Huh. Where'd my... Uh-oh. Did I lose it? Wow. I got pretty far away from it really quick. That's kind of oh, what's this one? No, it's not. No. Stop it. Alright, so I'll get rid of these. And let's try this again. Assembler. Alright, so why can't I get... All available for small grid, but it literally says... Oh well, don't really care. None of those look like a jump drive. That might be a jump drive. All available for small grid. Alright, I think I downloaded it just for the use of... I got another mod that gives me small grid jump drives, so it appears that I do not have it. Alright, so no jump drive, but an assembler. Definitely want an assembler on there. There's one there. One there, one more. No. Let's That's a big space engineers thing. Get real careful with your placement, and at the very last second. Also, those the side spots that look like connectors on those assemblers, if I remember right, they do not function as connections. They look like they are, they look like they should be, but they do not. Which is, I don't know, annoying, because I got pretty far into a build before I realized that what I had plugged into them did not work. So, no lighty uppy. I guess there's no lighty uppy here either. Huh. Well, no lighty uppy there either. Oh well. Alright, so this is the back. This will be the very back. It's a lot of assemblers, which is kind of not what I really wanted to go for. I'm going to bring this out 3 so that I can have a few layers of things, and then a connector attached to it. And then from here, I'm going to start layering in cargo containers, which I can't really remember how I did it before. I don't remember, but that should be that one. Is that one? That should be that one. You eating your crackers, boy? Are they good? These don't really hold a bunch. That should do it. This doesn't feel like it's big enough. I don't think I went wide enough. I think I want to go one wider. Because I'm not going to be able to fit very many in there. Yeah, one wider. But we'll go this one wide with, like this, yeah. Sha. Yeah. That feels better for some reason. Larger wheelbase, better speeds. The barbs will have their own storage. The wife is Gatling gun messaging me. But don't you leave Leanne a note saying that days requested off by you are also needed off by me. Are also needed. Lana note? Google text-to-speech, year 2021. In the future, still can't understand regular human speech. I didn't train it. To be fair, I didn't train it very well. It's not my job to train it. Fuck you. Fuck you. I need small ports. I need lots of small ports for the reactors. I guess I can go a reactor on top, sides, and bottom of all of these. I'll keep it piped. Piped! You want it good, you gotta have that good piping. I said nothing inappropriate. How dareth thee? I do want to kind of want to get these facing the right direction. Oh my goodness. And I might be able to do that with this design so that it's easier to front, rear, right, left. What? So how can I... Oh. Alright, so never mind, I'm not going to be able to, because these are meant to sit like this. This is the proper placement. This orientation. This orientation does not work for me at all. It does not work for me in any way, shape, or form. So, nope. But I want to try to keep them all going the same way. That will help out a lot later. I don't want to do this. I think it creates a one square gap in between. What to do from here? I don't like this configuration. That means they're all chained through the back. This is not how I did it the first time around. I guess tough shit, right? That might be enough. I really want to put a third row in here. Really want to put that third row in there. Now I feel like it's got enough. Yeah. We're going to go with that because that's how I'm feeling. Don't need those large connecting ports. What do I got on the outside? Small. Let's run a good strip of these down the side. There in the middle. Give me that gyro goodness. Really wish these were ports. I'm almost entirely sure though they're not. Probably going to go with a small grid battery. Small battery. Which is kind of crap for what I want for the shields. Because they don't do much, but at this moment, maybe their abundance will make up for their should probably make sure that my earlier testing that those aren't functional. That's true. So if they're connectors, that I should be able to. I mean, it's already yellow. It's yellow still. I don't know why I have uranium in my pocket, but wouldn't need it in the. It should go in the assembler anyway. The assembler should be able to. Yeah, large cargo. Nope. Yeah, that's what I thought. Really, really nice if that was. Because then I could do some things. Some muffin things. Could pipe. Run a pipe down here. I want to put reactors in here. A bunch of small reactors. Doesn't look like I want to be able to do that though. And I got a bunch of space in here. Just fill it all with batteries. Large batteries. Not really what I want to do. But feel as if that is what is going to be necessary. Who knows, this design may not work out at all. At all. What in the hell just happened? Okay. Storage barbs and power. Power storage, not power. This is where we're going to get our power. It's going to make it a thick boy right here. I've got that. Have you even seen the meme? I have a was looking at soundboards, found one that it's pages and pages of sound effects. And that thick boy meme, the audio's been cropped from it, and it's stuck in my head pretty good. That's the sign of a good meme. If you haven't even seen it, you've only heard the audio and it's stuck in your brain. I don't know why there's only connectors on two sides. That's very limiting. These reactors are not very good. Nope. Fuck out of here with that. This will allow me to get some large grid shield generators, integrity shields in the inside instead of a bunch of small ones. This is how I had it designed before. This is also going to be a much thicker brick. I don't want to make it too thick, because like I said, the reach on the small grid barbs is not very good. And that's putting a lot on there right now. This is annoying though. I mean, I should be able to connect to the side and string them across. And it's a lot of large reactors though. And I wanted to do it on the side here. What are you doing, boy? Bexor, what are you doing? So it only brings it out 2 here. I could very easily. Which side do I want to do it on? Bottom or top? I think I could go with these vanilla. Oh, they're not. Wait, what? Is that the corner? That's the corner. That's the curved. I'm going to build this separate from the ship and then copy and paste it to the ship, because that's how I roll. I'm going to want the junctions, unfortunately. I don't think he's got a junction, because it's not necessary. And I don't have the vanilla ones on here, because I thought them unnecessary. Now I'm finding out quite necessary. I don't know how long a ship is. Let's find out. $34. So that is not at all in any way, shape, or form what I was trying to do. I should do it. That's the way you do it. That's a super old song. It's in just about every 80s film. I'm not sure how much power something like this will create, but I am hoping for quite a bit. A substantial amount. I could do the math. What's it say? It's not giving me, 500 kilowatts. Oh. So, not quite 1,000 watt, or 500,000. Okay, so 2 of them is 1 megawatt. Is that mathing correctly? I love you more. Work third shift. I did sleep some, but I can't sleep all day. Beck, what do you want, boy? Oh, yeah. His Netflix show stopped running. Like he wants attention. He wants me to restart his TV show. So. Yeah? Yeah, what would you do to it? Sorry, we're having difficulty with it. She probably stops finishing off the show and stop pressing on the screen. This one. Cat disconnected. Please wait while we. Oh, good. I lost connection. We're back at a minute. Fry pies. What the hell are fry pies? What in the world is a fry pie? Are we back? We're back. Well, I got this far. I'm not sure where it decided to go take a shit, but what in the fuck? Oh, I'm hitting the reactor. How did I don't know why it's one block larger than it should be. Did I not? Must not have subtracted for the riser block. So, did I decide if that was top or bottom? I did not. But that comes up short of these, which is fine. Oh, I believe those are called fritters? Fritters? Oh my goodness. Not critters, you son of a bitch. Fritters. I send all of that too. It actually gets the, it's not this, you son of a bitch. It typed it all without a problem. Sometimes I'll tell you what. Let's go with another. Another line of gyros. Worst case scenario, I can always disable them. Shut them down. Decisions. Probably the small shield generators. Not the bubble shields. I call them integrity shields. Makes it easier. Decisions. I definitely don't need more lines of gyros. I don't think anyway. I shouldn't. Those should handle it. If they don't, then Vanilla really needs to step up their game. I'm gonna drop this in here. While I'm here. Let's cap off the front. Alright, one of these things does not belong. I would say this one. The first one I placed. That's for cockpit placing. What I'm going to do as I did in the back, although I think instead of using assemblers I already got way more than I need. It'd be good to break down materials. Hopefully that's still in the same orientation as the ones inside. I guess I could look. Oh, just have that. I guess that's the same. Should be. I feel you, wife. For real. We gotta figure this out. Exhausted. Just ridiculously exhausted. Did I lose my mouse? Yes, I did. Now is when I decide which way is up and which way is down. Do I want this to be the top? I think I wanted the reactors to be on the bottom, but when I attack a ship, I will hover above it, so maybe putting explosive reactors directly in line of fire isn't a good idea. I mean, these large reactors are going up, but I mean, I guess I could have done something similar to this with large reactors and moved them on the inside a little bit more, but oh well. Definitely going to go with a fighter cockpit. It's a really good mod that I don't have loaded that adds a gunner seat behind it. Like it snaps to and looks really good. A second seat. Which I guess if I wanted to. Why are you not connecting? I could put another one in here, somewhere right there. Because it's the front cockpit? want to see what that looks like. Just for giggles and shit. Just right there on the bottom, yep. If I pull this out another block, now it's on the bottom. I want that connection. It's a bit close. It's a lot close. If I brought that out one more, give me some space to... I'd still have to drop down a bunch. They need a nose piece, something that clips on it, or some variants from some things that clip onto it that fit the shape. But anyway, nope. Also, no, and no. Ooh, this is a good time to find a home for these bad boys. Not that with the modular thrusters it will have any problem handling entry, atmospheric entry, but possibly have such a heavy load that I can't keep up with it, and there'll be a backup. I can very gingerly float to the surface. Maybe. Now's a good time to put it in the beacon as well. Which really is an unfortunate size. Bam. Beacon. Did I put that up against the cockpit? Yeah, let's not. Put that more on the other side. Again there. And then I'll do all three of them. Radar dish next to it. I usually throw these somewhere inside the middle anyway. What else we got here? Laser antenna, beacon antenna. Oh, okay, well. I will not remember that for the next time, and I will not use that knowledge the next time I build. I will rediscover that every time and forget about it every time. Because that's how we do. That's how we roll. One step forward, 16. I do hope that, or wish that you would try to keep Beck up more and not let him sleep while you're awake at least. If it's the rare occasion that I sleep in longer than him, it'll be alright for the most part. But if it's a habit, he'll start to take advantage of the situation, start getting into shit, or even worse. I spent some time in jail. My children decided to leave the house and go play. It was in a tiny town, little itty bitty town. There's a little bit more to it than that. My downstairs neighbor had a thing for my ex. I mean, most people did. And when my kids had snuck out of the house, and they did, they snuck. They were real sneaky about it. But when they snuck out of the house, it was like the fourth time they had attempted to. I didn't catch them that time. I caught them all the times before. Made mention of needing locks so that they can't get out, but that was ignored. Or there just wasn't the resources to handle that. I'd like to think there just wasn't the resources, but doesn't matter. They got out. Neighbor called the sheriff instead of, saying, hey, go home, and possibly knocking on my door and letting me know, hey, your children have gotten free. I'm sure he had his reasons for not. I'm assuming he's just an asshole. And meet me outside, how about that? But long story short, sheriff showed up and I knocked on the door, and I was surprised to find that my children weren't in their room playing where they were supposed to be. They were outside, and then the prosecutor picked up the case, and, well, I went to jail. So if your children have ever gone outside of the house while you were doing whatever you were doing, and you recovered them because one of your neighbors or friends or relatives caught them and alerted you to it, instead of calling the police, thank them, because it was one of a few ridiculous charges that I have on my record. Just nonsensical. Because it doesn't matter. Charges add up, whether or not you're guilty. Just being charged, just having the charge, starts a chain of events that will later bite you right in the asshole. Right in the ass. Looks like this big one is not going to fit. Could put a good steady row, a good chunk here. Let's see how many will fit. Will it all fit there? Yes. So let's go ahead and stock this with big ones. Let's leave that open just in case. It's quite a bit of should be quite a bit of shield. I'm not going to try it because power generation in creative mode is different, so it's not going to tell me. Long story short, children getting out of the house happens often. Being a parent, being responsible for them at all times, but being a human being and not being conscious at all times. Yeah, it's difficult, to say the very least. Throw these shields in pretty heavy over here too. Because I think I got all the basics in here. I'll figure it out later if I do not. Probably use with more batteries. Batteries are heavy. Let's do another layer of batteries. I'm just going to do the small ones. Space in between here? No, I do not. I do not. But anyway, I'm putting myself in the situation where a similar event can happen. I don't think my neighbors would call the sheriffs. I believe they would inform me, send my child home. But I am creating a situation where I have to work, and we cannot afford, nor do we trust, to send our child to a stranger. Not until he can talk. Once he can talk, we'll change it up big time, but we need him to be able to inform us of any weirdness that might be happening while we're not there. I don't trust anyone. It seems like the people who demand the most trust, who should be the most trustworthy, are the least trustworthy. If you don't believe me, ask a Catholic priest. Not all of them, but it doesn't take all of them. Shitty situation. I'm gonna thrust, but I should be able to move around pretty freely. Yeah. Feels okay. I think it's about time to button her up a bit. I mean, I'm not going to do a lot. It's like this one, I'm not going to box in like I did the previous design. I'm going to go with thrusters, probably. This is pretty ugly though. I need to, because those are technically... Oh, are they? There's space between them, isn't there? There is a single block. No, 2 blocks. That means batteries. That means the big chonkas. Is it going to line up if I do it like that? Nope. Sure isn't. Entirely. And somebody leaving a space on the bottom too. I know that lines up perfect. Perfecto. Do the same on the other side. May not fit perfectly, but... Ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. As a parent, you gotta try your best. Do as much as you can. There's no playbook. You can sheeple it, do what the people before you have done, and expect that your children turn out better than theirs did. I was hoping to raise some amazing people. I don't have no idea how much my impact on them did that. I'm sure I'm a shit person. Most of us are shit people. So I'm sure I didn't do an amazing job, but that was my intent. That was my hope. To raise some amazing people. Not good, amazing. Time will tell. Only time will tell. I really have no way of knowing. Oh, come on, really? Shite. This is prime territory for misclicking and wrecking something. This is where you don't want to rush. Wrecked. Showing the stream health is, it keeps blinking down into the red. It's upsetting. It might be this ship right here. Oh. How good of you to start working again. I have 1.11 gigawatts of power. I made a 1.1 gigawatts referential joke based on that. However, it's not really funny now, and it's lost because the frames were dropped, so I just wanted to relate how sad I was that you missed it. How sad it was for some of that comedic gold to have been lost. Lost forever too. It'll never be regained. Gone for good. Good for gone. Said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to button her up a little bit. Try to even out some of this space. This is where I make bricks. This is where it turns into a brick, but even though I know that. Oh good, I lost again. It's just coming in and out with a ridiculous relentlessness. I think we're going 2 and then 1. Hopefully this gives me a little bit more to work with as far as not making a box, but it looks a lot like a box to me. There's not a lot I can do about this though. Shit. I can't stay connected with the stream at all. It keeps dropping, disconnecting, and then taking forever to reconnect. We need to get in contact with Time Warner or Spectrum or whatever the fuck they're called anymore. Still Comcast to me. And find out what they can do about it. Because, not only can I not stream, because not only can I not stream, but I'm also having problems with video conferencing as well. Too bad the whole COVID thing's going away. I could use that to pressure some help. Alright, so around this I don't want to put any kind of thrust. And honestly, I'm probably just going to use the square ones without any kind of prettiness. This is for sure not enough. I'm hoping it's at least keeping it one stream and not divvying it up into multiple separate small streams. No. It's just going to keep dropping over and over and over again. I'm about 90% sure it's the cable company trying to drop whatever program I'm using that's using the bandwidth so that other customers can have it. I could be completely wrong. And if I am, my bad. But I'd put money on it. I would bet money that they're trying to free up the resources for other customers in the area. I would like to be wrong about that. I am, however, not often wrong. They'd admit to it or not. I couldn't tell. This is my child. These line up. No, these are one off. Set one back from. Well, these are set one back as well. Yes, dear. And classes. I said video conferencing and shoot. Having, oh shit. Should have known exactly what I was talking about. Went into worry mode about how it was video conferencing. This is 2. No, I'm not fixing it again. Fix it yourself. Go push the button. You know how to do it. No, don't you whine. You can do it. I know you can do it. You push the button. Oh, man. I mean, you paused it. It's not the one you wanted to watch. Is it nap time? Please tell me it's nap time, because I would love to have nap time. Daddy's dying for nap time. I'm not, no. If you want to whine, you can go to your room. Did you bite your lip? You hurt yourself? This is why we don't throw fits and throw ourselves to the floor. You can press the space bar and watch that show. If you don't want to watch that show, then go play. You don't need to watch TV. It's not necessary. It's a privilege. Not a right. You want to watch it? Watch it. If not, find something else to do. Alright, build info. I don't... That's so super annoying. Did you hurt your foot? Maybe pick up your toys. Yeah, maybe pick up your toys. I'm tripping, stepping on, and kicking them also. And so's Mommy, and it hurts. He's relentless. Within 30 seconds of his toys being picked up, he's dumping them out onto the floor. To the point where we're not picking them up anymore. Not really. Sometimes a little bit, but not really. It's never ending. It just doesn't stop. It's constant. It's become a exercise of futility. About right. That's about right. What are you doing? Why do you have toilet paper? What's this for? Go put it back. No, don't touch it. What are you doing? What do you want the toilet paper for? The stream's crashing again. Wrong button. Fuck. Why would you even let me build that there? What? Beck, we've talked about this many times. That toy is for outside. Please do not go firing it off inside. Yep. It's loud and annoying. And when I got it for you, I did not think very well. Beck, use your window. Go look in your window at the dogs. No, go to your room and look out the window. It's not cute. I don't think it's funny. Every day I tell you to get out of the window. Every day. No, not Michelle, you dumb fuck. Me too, me too. If you frustrate easily, don't have children. Just don't do it. Get them clipped. Get it snipped. Whatever. Whatever. Don't do it. What? What in the hell happened? Now I can't move? I have about 1,000,000 gyros. Please tell me they're not... How are they not enough? This may be game fuckery right here. He thinks he's in trouble in his room. I'm not going to tell him any different because I think it's nap time. He gets whiny like this, it's nap time. What in the hell is going on? Come on. I had gyros for days. Why are you not working? Of course, I button it all up, and that's when the gyros are like, you know. On second thought, what was that, 128? Of course, cap locks is on. What is going on? There's hundreds of gyros. What? And this has happened before. I'm moving my mouse a ridiculous amount. Like a ridiculous amount. It was moving around just fine. If I add some thrust to it, it seems to do just fine too. I've already got it buttoned up. Like adding more gyros at this point and the way it's acting, the way it's moving. It's even light armor. I know I should have used Aegir. I think the gyros are working now. Jesus. %, ridiculous. 0%, not moving at all. Remember, I still have all of these too. I mean, I guess it's 100 of them, so that is... Although I didn't realize I put that many. That's still pretty ridiculous. That's still ridiculous. Blue vision, you gotta go away. That is not okay. Cannot see what I'm doing. The regular gyros just aren't functioning. They're not working right. Something's not happening. This is still way wrong. They're not going to function well, if at all creative. Well, Beck just recently started acting like he wants to take a nap. So, he's down. I don't know if he's going to fall asleep or not. If he does, I'm going to sleep. I have lost connection on the stream, I don't know, a good 10 times in the past possible hour. And that was after the restart, which I was on for 3 minutes maybe. And it dropped completely and then wouldn't reconnect. Would not reconnect. Fucking text to speech is irritating the shit out of me. Beck just recently BECK I don't know if he is going to fall asleep or not. I hope you understand what I wrote. I mean, I didn't write a text-to-speech, wrote it. Alright. So, quick run. That ship has been floating there for a while, and they gotta go. First off, we'll do this. I don't want the sun on my face. Alright, like that. We'll go into our go ahead and set this into a group. Go take a nap. Lay down and close your eyes. Go to sleep. Take a nap. Your sleep's been just as messed up as ours has been recently. Go on. Take a nap. Now! Go lay down. I'm going to too. can still repair myself. You gotta adjust your schedule like I do. We all do. I don't think that's me blowing into the mic. I mean, it's just me blowing into the mic, but I don't think it's... Yeah. That should set the range. Okay. That's something I don't like about build info as well. It gives me the this little thing. It gives me the 1 through 9 and tells me what it is, but it takes away the on-off text that was normally on the button, so I don't know if it's on or not. Bubble shields. I didn't put modulators or anything on this. I don't think I want them. I just want to test to see how ferocious the builders are. See my speed bomb doing beautiful. Top speed I believe is 800. There is a top speed, but it's a lot faster. In space there is no top speed. Like I get the theology of speed of light. It's not the speed of light, it's just light travels as fast as any particle can travel through space and time that we know of without warping space and time. Or some sort of jargon like that. Is it shooting at me? It's gotta be shooting at me or I wouldn't see the... Yeah, it is. I did not take a blueprint, which is never, ever a good idea. So I'm already fucking up. But if... Well, I guess space isn't exactly entirely empty. There is some stuff in space. There's lots of hydrogen gas, and some other things. It's not very thick. Oh, well, I just sent that in order. It's just not on? Oh, there we go. See, that looks pretty good. That's chewing it up pretty quick. That's about the right spacing too, where I want it to be. Where are the little guys? Where are the drones? It did launch drones, didn't it? Oh, fuck. I really hope that's my ship. Oh good, restart the stream again. I don't even know if my tips one made it through. We'll do some shorts, I think. Some YouTube shorts. Since they're trying to get into that TikTok market. Which I cannot. Understand why they would want to. He might actually be taking it. No, I still hear him whining. I don't know. Stream's not working. I restarted the computer. I know it's not my computer. I know what it is. It could be the modem. But it's anywhere from the modem that direction. For sure. I would bet a large amount of money on it. I'm hoping my audio quality isn't all. Oh my god, one more time. I am hoping my audio quality isn't terrible. I've listened to some of my streams and it sounds like my voice. I don't hear a lot of crap in the background. I am sitting right next to a box fan. That is my PC cooler. A big old house fan because real cooling costs money. Alright, well, I need to, it's function over form for sure. I should absolutely put some more work in its looks. I'm almost certainly not going to. Oh, I know what I want. I want some energy weapons on this. I want some EMP weapons. Some EMP weapons to shut down shields and navigation. A few barrages of that, allowing me to get in close, and I only need to be close enough for a few seconds. As you just saw, the barb is, the assault barb is ridiculously overpowered. There's no defense, there's nothing you can do about it. It grinds the blocks away faster than even the biggest guns could do, without all that wasted recharging time. Oh, that's large block only. Maybe PULSC for a pulse turret there. Pulse wave turret, bonus versus shields, next versus armor. It's not quite what I want. Pulse cannon. Pulse battery. Explosive pulse later, nope. No. K1B. I really wish you would, 5K range, 5K range. For a rating. So I guess I can't do the EMP. I don't have any other weapons, unless they're not. Gross accelerator. So, real gun design. Ultra dense plasma rod. Blaster layers of armor with ease. 10K. Huh. That's. I hope I don't have to face that at any time. sacrifices range at 8K. Most people can't even render that far. That's just fucking ridiculous. Oh, magnetic. Magnetic coil cannon. I thought it had more EMP weapons, but I guess not. Harpoon's a good one to lock on to them, shoot them with the harpoon. Then they can't run away. And then slowly reel it in as I devour them. Well, I don't really need weapons, and adding an EMP to this would just be ridiculous. It's just not fair. Not fair at all. But this would be the main assault force for any fleet that I would use. I'm sure there's better designs. I'm not sure how. I can't remember if this is it or not. It acted like it was right, but I don't. None of that did anything. Sorry. I need to try to stop that. Sounds like he went to sleep. I'm probably done for the day. At least for a while. I'll take a nap. Wake up with him and maybe try this again. We've got 41 error messages in the 2 hours ish I've tried to do this. So glad I don't have anyone actually wanting to watch the videos because they are trash. I've tried to, I mean, all this is cheap hardware I've gotten from Walmart, but I got a 720 camera, decent headset, the microphone seems to work well, seems to produce clear sound when I'm not blowing in it or breathing into it. I have no way of really hearing it. Previous versions of Windows, there was a little checkbox you could check and you could hear the mic in the speakers or in your ear, and you could adjust volume and adjust the mic to where you wanted it. Well, that's not Windows 10, and I would really rather have Windows 8, but Windows 10 was not. It was free. Not that it was free. It didn't cost anything. Downloaded it free, installed it free. No. And it's because, well, they gave it away free because it's more than just an operating system. It's the ultimate spy kit everything you do, everywhere you go, everything you look at is added to a database, and you have a customer number. You have a number. It assigns you a number, and it adds everything you do, builds a profile using very expensive and complicated algorithms. It knows what you're doing, when you're doing it, and it can even figure out what you want to do and where you want to do it. That information is used to better serve you with offers, promotions, ads to sell you. They learn who you are and what you like and what you want to do, and that's what you see. Ads everywhere. Ads, ads, ads. Ads should be, the amount and level and degree in which they are should be illegal, because it's mind control. It should be illegal, but the amount of money that's wrapped up into it, it never will be. It is 5:30 my time. Right now, I work at 9. I can get a 3-hour nap before I'm up all night and back home by 6 a.m. I'm going to take every bit of that possible. He's probably not going to sleep for 3 hours, but any little bit of sleep I can get is a blessing right now, because I'm ridiculously tired as well. Well, if you watched my video, enjoyed what you saw, or even if you didn't, let me know where I went wrong or what I did right, what you enjoyed, what you didn't. A like on any and all of my videos would be very much appreciated. Get it out to more people, and maybe someone else will like what they see or hear and enjoy it, and help me grow. Very much a noob at this, and input would be appreciated in any form, even if it's hazing and harassing. There'll be some truth to it, and I may be able to see it, or I may ban you and cry like a little girl. Who knows? Could be fun. Could be a great future video, me crying about how you're all being mean to me. That's probably not going to happen. Oh, good. Update was released on May 19th to fix an issue. Web rendering performance on Windows 7 and Windows 7 compatible modes. I don't have any of those problems. I don't need any of that fix, but you can't opt out of Steam. Steam does what the fuck it wants, when it wants, without any permissions. I mean, you agree at the beginning, and kind of have to, because a lot of games are Steam only. But I guess you have a choice. You can not and not play the game, which isn't really a choice. It's kind of fucked up. So as is our laws. As is our laws by manipulation by the dollar, with manipulation, as manipulated by the mighty dollar and those who control it. It's not me. He's been quiet long enough. He's probably asleep. Alright, well, like I said, you like what you saw, didn't like what you saw, like, dislike, let me know. Quick comment. Hey, I caught your video. You sound like shit. You sound like a fag. I in no way mean to disparage homosexuals. Being a straight male and being called a fag is a very large insult, because being straight, dudes kissing dudes, is gross. You like kissing dudes and you're a dude. Well, good for you, I guess. You're not congratulating me for kissing a girl, so I really don't care one way or the other. But to be called one is an insult, so that's where that's coming from. And how in the 80s, baby, all this sensitivity garbage is well, good for this generation, but not built into the framework of us 80s babies. Yeah. So, not being entirely insensitive. Anyway, gotta say that before I upset a group that bands together to make my life hell. Because I attract those people for sure. The people who stop at nothing to destroy someone else's life.